Hello everybody, I'm the Dragon Princess and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very exciting video because we are going back into the past and looking at some very old photos of myself. Now, I have also filmed a similar video to this where I delved into videos that I made before I got my YouTube channel, and so today we are doing something a little bit different along similar lines. We are looking at old photos of me when I was younger. I have a bunch of photos here that are from when I was like 4 all the way up to last year or the year before, so 2019. So these are Halloween costumes and dance costumes and just a lot of different things that I have dressed up in that isn't like considered normal wear. So the first photo on here is of me and my brother, as well as the next one. They are both, I wore this blue fairy dress. I was very into fairies when I was younger, but I wore this blue fairy dress to a wedding. It's the only wedding I've been to in my entire life, and I only remember small bits of it. But yeah, this next photo, I'm a little bit older. This was in 2017. It's me and my friends, and yeah, as you can see, dressed up in fairies. Big fairy dress up. This next one, I feel like that's a younger version of, maybe, no? I don't know, I don't think so. This one's apparently in 2017 as well, and this is me dressed up as an egg. At my primary school we had to dress up as like the start, as like something as the start of your letter, so E, egg. In the end I did not enjoy this day at all. It was awful. I wanted it to be an elephant, but no, had to be an egg. But whatever, that's fine. These photos are from a birthday party. I think it was my birthday party where I dressed up as Tinkerbell and had one of those like higher fairies come into the backyard and like do all these different things. So that was one of my birthdays. Don't know which one it was. Yeah. This next one, it's cute. So this was another like primary school dress up kind of thing. Pretty sure I was supposed to be Anne of Green Gables. I get a lot of comments a lot of times saying that I look like Anne of Green Gables. So I dressed up when I was younger as Anne of Green Gables and went to school like that. This next one, yeah, this was another school dress up that I had to do. This was in 2008, and this was, we dressed up as like fairy tale characters, and my favourite one was Puss in Boots, so I dressed up as Puss in Boots and I look very adorable. I know we definitely don't have any of this, but I'm pretty sure we still have the hat somewhere. Yeah, I had like a little tail and stuff, because for a lot of the Halloweens I dressed up as a cat most of the time. But you'll see some of my other Halloween costumes coming up. Ooh, this next one, this was one of my favourite costumes. This is like, looks really good. So this was Princess Leia. I dressed up as Princess Leia, as you can probably tell by the 2 space buns inside of my ears. So it was one of my brother's birthdays, and he obviously had like a space theme, and so we transformed the back room into like this sort of area where we had this spaceship thing. He was dressed up as like an astronaut, and so because my family are quite into Star Wars, I decided to dress up as Princess Leia. And so my mum, we got this like fake gun, and my mum made me like a little gun holster and like a little pouch that I like could put onto a belt and like walk around with things. So that was that. I was super happy with that. So there is one of my cat outfits that you see there. I wore like I was a cat for multiple Halloweens in a row. I don't even know how many, just so many. Sometimes I would like have face paint and like a little bell. I always had like the tail and stuff. So that next one is just of me and my dad. There was like a school concert thing. We dressed up as like, I was obviously like a cowgirl or something. Can't exactly remember what it was for. It was like a school concert, I think, or a jive. I don't remember what that was for. I think it was either like country dancing lessons or something. This next one, it's kind of funny. So this isn't the entire costume. So this was me in a dance concert that my school put on, and I was this bee, this annoying Buzzy Bee that would like get into all the other dances. I don't remember when this is from 2012. So this was like, I started off, I had this like little solo bit where I was like buzzing around the school thing. I think it was like I can't remember if it was a flash mob or something, or was it just a concert. I think it was just a concert. But I was a bee and like appeared in nearly every single dance. And I would just like buzz around and be annoying. And that was my role for like the entire concert. I had a little solo at the start introducing my like character, but it was really fun. And like I had bee things, and we actually put duct tape over my school uniform because school uniform is yellow, just like plain yellow shirt, and so we put duct tape on my shirt for like stripes, and I had like wings and a little wand and glittery shoes. So that was fun. This is actually the year before. This is in 2011. I actually decided I didn't want to be a cat anymore. I wanted to be a bat. How creative. So my mum actually, I'm pretty sure we still have this. My mum made me like a big cape thing with like a hood. It had like finger holes, and obviously spread them out, and like the bat sort of thing would be there. I had ears and stuff. So that was my minimalistic Halloween costume. So this was one of my first dance costumes. I was a ghoul, and the theme was, like our dance theme was Addams Family. And so it was a little bit annoying because like I didn't have this makeup and anything. We had different makeup. But this was just me putting on the costume. It was like one of those really bad store-bought costumes. I think we were supposed to be ghouls, but yeah, it was all like Addams Family kind of thing, and they were like Frankensteins. We had one of the older girls as Wednesday Addams, and she like sung Pulled in a New Direction. This is another one of my other dance costumes. This was a like Bollywood kind of dance. That was very fun. I won't talk too much about it, but yeah, it was good. This was another costume for dance. This dance themes was like Maleficent kind of esque. We were supposed to be dark fairies. I think the dance was like Once Upon a Dream. I think that's what it was. I think. But we were supposed to be like dark fairies and stuff. But it was fun. So this is, I don't remember what year this was. 2017, I want to say, 2018? No, 2017. So this was one of my Halloween costumes that I did, and I was supposed to be a Victorian / Edwardian kind of era doll, like that was like come to life. I was supposed to be like all ghostly and stuff, so that was probably one of my favorite. This is when I started taking like Halloween like seriously. I really liked it. This was another dance costume. We were just in like cowgirl stuff. I can't remember what we were doing. It was like for a big sort of showcase thing that wasn't like the end of the year concert. So it is gonna be jumping around for a bit, but you know, that's fine. So this was the year 8. So this was a costume for a solo dance for my school's production. At this point I'm in high school and this was year 8, and I was a werewolf because we were doing a spooktacular. We were doing a cabaret, and the theme was spooky, and so I was a werewolf and I did this big solo, and it was awesome. I choreographed it myself, which I really liked, and made the music to it and all that stuff. Basically it was like Red Riding Hood, but she's the wolf because I freaking love that concept. So that was my costume. So this isn't the full makeup. There's actually a video of my Halloween experience of this year. This was a Frozen, again with the like kind of Victorian, like 1900, like old-timey-esque costumes. I was a like Frozen girl who was with her teddy and stuff. There's actually like a video that I made on my YouTube channel about this, so you can go watch this and I will link it up there. But yeah, this is just a little snippet for you so you can go see the full costume and stuff. So this is another costume. I don't think I have the full outfit. This is another dance costume. This was for my year 9 dance concerts at school. So it wasn't the school production, it was just like another separate dance concert that my high school did. And so we had to choreograph this ourselves, and it was a group dance, and we were like tribal, like warriors of the forest, kind of like nymphs kind of stuff. That's the kind of theme that we went for, and so this was like part of our costume stuff. We made the headbands. Obviously the leg stuff is just because we had to have bare feet. It's just like elastic wrapped around. The tree on our arms was just drawn on with eyeliner. So yeah, we made the headbands and then we just ordered the top and the skirt from online just to make it easy. These are cool photos. So this is another costume that I had for school production. This was for Legally Blonde. Oh, it was a good year. Legally Blonde was one of my best years on the stage, and I got pulled into this role 4 weeks from the performance, from the opening night, because yeah, fun. So I was cast originally as just like a Delta Nu, and just like as a backup dancer and stuff, but 4 weeks before the opening show I was pulled in to be the backup of Serena, who is one of the 3 main Delta Nus, and she has like a bunch of songs and stuff. So we had to pull this costume together fairly quickly, but it turned out so amazing and I absolutely loved that show. It was so fun. I got to play Serena for 2 nights, and then the other girl was playing it 2 nights as well. So yeah, it was just so fun and I loved it. And because it was interesting because they had their costumes first and then I got pulled into the role, so I kind of like had my own costumes, but it kind of worked because I'm like the leader. This was fairly recent, so this was in 2017, which means the ones that I said in 2017 were obviously much older. So this was no one did this, which I was really sad about. So my high school had a day where we dressed up as book characters. Now this is a character from, God, what's it called? The Inquisition? The Novice. Oh yeah, the Inquisition and the Battle Mage. This, by Taryn Matharu. This wonderful series. This is Silva, if I remember her name correctly. I dressed up as her. This day was open to the entire school. I was the only one in the entire school that dressed up as a book character. Everyone else just took it as a freaking casual dress day. I was the only one that got the memo and dressed up. So these are the photos of me dressed up. I felt really cool that day though. I had a bow and like straw arrows, which actually worked really well. My hair was like, we kind of made it a bit white, and I had elf ears. And this was really cool because this was the first time I got to play around with prosthetics, and so my mum helped me with this. We made clay ears to the shape of my ear and then put layers upon layers of like the silicone stuff, and then you got to peel them off and they were ears, and they fit really well on my ears, and it just looked it was beautiful. And so that was a great day, and it was also one of my friend's birthday. Anyway, so I am looking amazing. Okay, so this next thing was for an event, a Victorian picnic event that I went with one of my old friends, and we just basically dressed up. It was like Victorian Gothic, and there were so many people in these really cool outfits and big skirts and like kind of gothic, and it just looked really cool. And there were a lot more Victorian things as well, and it was like a big picnic, and you could like go to shops and stuff, and it was just really cool. And there was some sword fighting, which I have forgotten about, but yeah, I mean, not really sword fighting. We used sticks and learnt some skills, which I have slightly forgotten. Costume is one that you've also seen on my YouTube channel, and that is Evie Fry. My god, this took 4 months to make. This was in 2017 when we went to PAX, and it was just amazing. So I have an entire YouTube video about it that you can go watch, where I explain the entire costume and I go through every detail of the costume. So me and my brother were the Fry twins, Evie and Jacob Fry, and my younger brother was Arno from Assassin's Creed Unity. So we were that. So that was a really fun day, and a lot of people, we were the only assassins there, and so a lot of people took photos of us and stuff. And Assassin's Creed was the latest game that had come out, so it was kind of worked. Because by then I knew that like cosplayers, they like as soon as cosplayers get screenshots of a game or a character, then they just go and make it, and then when it's out they have their costume as well, so it's like super brand new and stuff. Syndicate came out a while before that, before we made those costumes, but it was still quite relevant because the Origins hadn't come out. But yeah, it went really, really well. This next one is just a small little costume for a Halloween party. I dressed up as like a steampunk-esque girl. I had like sparkly leggings and a vest and a skirt, and my hair, we used blue and green pastel chalk, like actual pastels. This costume was, my mum made this for me. This was a thing for another birthday party, and this was in 2018, and so my friend's sister at the time was named after a Greek goddess, so naturally for her like 21st birthday, I think it was, it was 21st. We all came over and celebrated as Greek goddesses, and I dressed up as Artemis, goddess of the hunt, and like nature and all that stuff. So that was my dress that I wore. I had my big long brown boots on, I had this wrap skirt, and I had green wings, and I like did my hair all fancy and had a leaf kind of head dress kind of thing, and it worked really well, and I felt really pretty, and I really enjoyed that. Ooh, this, oh my god. So this is, I literally cannot for the life of me find the full body, but this is the makeup for 2019's or 2019's, I think, or 28. No, this is 2018. 2018's Halloween. I was a dark fairy again. Love the fairy to cats to bats to dark fairies. I was a dark fairy, and I had my hair all like pulled back in like multiple braids, kind of like Viking-esque, but I had it pulled back into like multiple braids so that it was like stuck up a bit, and I had a big mask on over the top of all of this crazy makeup, and I had a old dress that I wore for a dance concert, a corset and like leggings, and my mum made. So we bought these at the same time that I bought those green wings for Artemis. I'm pretty sure of the very same year. We also bought black ones, so they were just like from the $2 store down the street. My mum made them into these giant wings that are like Maleficent-esque kind of things. They are huge, they're amazing. So yeah, there you go. And that was like the last time I ever went trick-or-treating. And I went with some old friends. And then 2019 came around. This was my final year of high school. And a privilege of year 12 was that we could dress up for athletics day, and we got lots of chances to dress up. This was my dress and wig for Merida. So I wore this like chemise thing, kind of a chemise, yeah, chemise, under this dress that my mum just like whipped up for me, cut in the same style that it would have normally been done. So this whole thing was like one piece, and it had lacing up the sides under the arms. So this is technically historically accurate, yeah. As close as I can get it, but yeah, so that was what I was for Merida. Didn't have the best day, didn't feel the greatest, but I still really like the costume. I still have it, and it just makes me really happy thinking that I have become a Disney princess officially for once. So yeah, so there you go. They are all of my Halloween costumes, dance costumes, dress up costumes, whatever. So that was all of them. That is all the costumes that I have dressed up in and all the characters that I have become up until recently, which obviously you guys would have seen around. So 2020, I did a quick small cosplay of Alice Angel from Bendy and the Ink Machine. For my October costume, even though I didn't do Halloween, I still dressed up as Beetlejuice, a lady version of Beetlejuice. I also started, I started my Ash cosplay in 2019 and finished it in 2020 for you guys. You guys saw the whole thing. And my recent cosplay is, well, recent finished one is Kita. I finished that one. Still haven't fully worn that yet in like a big reveal, so it's still got some tweaking to do, but I'm fairly happy with it. And I definitely have some costumes in the work that are coming up. Obviously already you have seen Commander Lynn, but there is another Disney princess, and I'm planning on some. I've got some plans. There is a Disney princess that I am slowly making my way with. I've practiced more, and I definitely feel like I have the skills and confidence to complete that. So that is what I'm going to do, and you'll see that costume next. So that is my full costume journey experience. That is all I've dressed up in my life, and you'll definitely be seeing more costumes in the future because I just love it and it's so exciting. So with that said, thank you all so much for watching. If you would like to see any of my costume things, any of them at all, they are a full playlist. I will post them up here. They are a full playlist. You can see all of my costumes that I've done, as well as some smaller ones. I've done Disney bounding, and I've done 2 videos now of closet cosplay, so you can go check them all out. So if there are any costumes you would like to see from me, please comment them down below. But thank you all so much for watching, and remember, I'm the Dragon Princess. Bye! See you later!